Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got a battle on Safe Haven. We've got Argonaut from 1AR clan. He's carrying along the German Tier 9 tank destroyer, the Waffenträger Panzer IV. Now he is running a mission that's going to be the focus of this video. This is one of the new Campaign 3 missions, the Ambush-12. So the condition here is to do this twice actually in different vehicles, but do 4 times the damage of your hit points to the enemy vehicles. So what does he have to do? 1600 is his hit points. Let's do a quick calculation. 4 times that should be the 6400 if I'm not mistaken. Quick bit of mental maths there. Now he's got a good chance with this 1600 hit points, and he's got 560 damage average for his shell, so that indicates that you'd have to do about 12 shots of damage or so. And let's just see how that lines up. Alright, so just waiting here in this channel, you do get quite a few tanks coming around the corner here, so he's hoping to surprise them, but so far nothing happening. And Argonaut decides that he's wasting his time, so A, doesn't really have much backup, B, no one's turning up even if they did, so he's coming up here. Oh, we just missed a chance to get the MO1, that did get him spotted. So what's going to happen with this BZ-176? Well, he wasn't paying attention to the minimap, so he cops a 584 to the side, I should say, not the face. Alright, so I've got some more targets coming up. There's the ML, and the ML falls back but not in time. He gets hit as well, so already starting the journey. It's got to get about 10 more shots in. And he's just hoping that M103 will push around a bit further, but he is in hard cover. So it comes out here, does take it from the ML, but gives a nice return. Oh, a nice high roll there, 615. Alright, so you can see the counter at the top there, 1743. That's his ticker, and it's always going to be easy to check. You just need to know what your 4 times your hit points is worth. And it's just worth calculating that before you actually get into battle, or a chance on the M103 here. It's just looking for a penetrating hit, of course. But instead he manages to shoot at the tank behind, but in fact it hits the BZ. Sorry, the M103 and bounces off, so it's a bit unfortunate. And here's the BZ again. This time he lands it on the BZ and sets him on fire, although he doesn't get a lot of hit points for that. He's obviously got an auto fire extinguisher, and that limits the amount. But there's the ML1 again. This time he gets the kill. Not a lot of hit points, but it does remove the ML who was threatening him and just lying on wait. So now he's going to go for the BZ and gets the kill on the BZ before the BZ was ready to shoot back. That could have been a life-shortening hit as well, taking a big hit from the BZ. So it's about halfway to his target already, and we're only 4 minutes into the game, so let's see if that can continue. Oh, there's 257. Puts a nice hit into him. So far the battle's fairly even. He's not being pushed on, but as you can see he's not sitting at the back trying to snipe here. He's taking up fairly forward positions, and that's part of, you know, risking your hit points. So he comes back to this original position. XM57, alright, that's a dangerous TD to be in front of. That XM must have already shot because he was backing up right there. Didn't take a shot back. So unfortunately no damage out of that. But the XM57 had a line on the XM57 on his own team, so that's a bit unfortunate there, but Argonaut just hoping that XM57 will poke out, which he does, and he snaps a shot in. Now, XM57s aren't that well known for their armour, but they do have a good angle on the gun, so they can really present a very angled front and still be able to shoot back at you. So pretty dangerous in that respect. Anyway, Argonaut decides it's not worth chasing that XM again, and he's just looking for further opportunities. Keeping an eye on the minimap is what you need to do. Where are the enemies placed? Do you have an opportunity to shoot? Do you need to change your position? Alright, there's the Cobra. Should get a shot in, which he does. And now he's on 4.8k. So closing in on his target there. There's still enemy facing up. The game's still in the balance. It's not a condition, of course, to get a win in the battle for this particular one. He's being spotted here, and that's the cause of that was the tank on the roof there. So he's getting proxy spotted by that Type 59. Everyone thinks that proxy spotting is just a circle around your tank. It's true, but it's really more like a cylinder. So it's the area above in that circle, not just the diameter of the circle itself. Alright, the Oho gets rid of the Object 257, and now he's coming up looking for another target here. It's the Borsig, but there was also the XM57 looked like he was coming around the corner. So I'm going to just pulling out looking for that target, but no. What is he going to do? Is he going to go up the ramp here? No, he's bypassing that. He's getting proxied again, this time by the XM57. The Oho looking for an opportunity. The XM57 missed, so the Oho is pushing in. I'm not sure if it's penetrated, but looks like Argonaut's going to get a shot in here if the XM57's not paying attention. And he gets the kill. So 3 kills there. That's brought up 5k. So he's got another roughly 1.3k to get. He finally comes up the ramp here. There was a Type 59. Type 59 still around. He's getting spotted here, but again, that's proxy spotting. No, don't think so. XM57 was a little bit further away. Maybe the Type is around there somewhere. Doesn't want to lose hit points unnecessarily. Oh, and there, no. Thought that was Type, but that's the Borsig. So what is Argonaut going to do? He's going to go back down the ramp, I think. Yep. The enemy team starting to take a beating now, so they're 4 tanks down and their hit points, there's not a lot left, so Argonaut is now joining in. Pretty much a scramble for the remaining hit points. Now his TD is not that fast, he's doing about 38 k's across ground. He's as fast as this heavy tank here, the M103, but the M103's blocked him, which is nice of him. I guess he doesn't really know or care, and Argonaut lines him up there and gets the kill, and he gets a full whack 654. So he's closing in on his target. 2 more shots at full value. What we've got now is Art here, so not going to get a lot out of this, and he snaps and gets that one. That puts him on 6.174, and he literally needs another 300 hit points, and his team are capping like there's no tomorrow. So is he going to get to the end here? So what's left is the Type 59 and the enemy Waffenträger Panzer IV. So far no one spotted. But luckily at this point it's only Argonaut and the 122 TM. And there he goes. Put it on autopilot and typing in rapidly that he needs to get 1 more shot for his mission and for guys to step off cap, which they do. So that's very nice. And I guess, you know, there's plenty of time left in the game. There's 5 minutes, plenty of time to cap if you need to. Those 2 targets. We don't know the hit points, but good chance they're full hit points still. But nonetheless, 5 minutes should be able to get rid of the last 2 tanks with the overwhelming majority. Argonaut's got the opportunity here also to get a top gun. He's on 5 kills already, so he's got the chance to get up to 6 and get his top gun. He's already ahead of the high caliber award, not surprisingly. Of course, that is a mission condition for some of the other missions in this new campaign. So again, high caliber being 20% of the enemy hit points, and also don't do any team damage, which some people think is impossible, given that you can't actually damage your own team, but just shooting your own enemy, your own team can disqualify you from the high caliber award. So just bear that in mind. Alright, so still pushing up to the corner here. Alright, Waffenträger Panzer IV has been spotted. The 122 TM puts in a hit, and he just wants that Waffenträger to back up enough. Oh yes, he's going to get a hit here, and he gets the kill. And so he's got his target, which is good. Now he's being pushed on by the Type 59. He goes for a bit of a ram, but he should get a shot in here and get a little bit more damage, which he does. And he's down to 38 hit points after he gets rammed a little bit, and the 122 TM takes out the Type 59. Well, that's the battle. He's got the mission. Great result there. Let's go and have a look at the details. Alright, so he's got the mission completion. We know that, but let's look over the battle results. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, High Caliber, Tank Sniper, and the Top Gun. Base experience 1655, finished well on top there, damaged 7.4k in the end, so just over what he really needed, but the last bit came from the Type 59. And he actually survived the battle, which was interesting because could have happened the other way. Alright, ex-best was the 122 TM, must have picked up some assistance damage there, and just pipped the 53 TP, and not many doing over 2k, so a real carry there also from Argonaut, just massive accumulation of damage there, and that is probably what you need in these missions. On the enemy side, the Type 59 actually finished out in front, actually just getting slightly top damage as well. So, yeah, well done to that player. Let's have a look at the cost of running the vehicle. So, premium account, but no reserves running, no other bonuses, and just managed to make a nice little profit at 11k. All right, great game there from Argonaut, and also a bit of an illustration about these missions. Hopefully we'll get to have some more mission completions on the channel, and hopefully if it helped you, can give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, that's an option for you. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.